Can we keep it a bucket? The New York Knicks are having an outstanding season that surpassed my greatest expectations. And yet, the vibes around the team just feel off. Mocking the Knicks used to be as New York as dog droppers on the sidewalk or fresh steaming trash, but they're making it harder for me these days. The Knicks are actually solid, and they're built to ascend for a while. Since the trade deadline, for example, the Knicks possess the NBA's third best net rating, which is the calculation of points differential per 100 possessions, behind only two teams, Boston and Philly. They're pretty good. And speaking of Nets, they outlast the Brooklyn's Fugazi dynasty in the making. And against all odds, a Tom Thibodeau coached team is scoring the NBA's most points per 100 possessions despite generating the worst assist percentage in the league. But after clinching a playoff spot, Thibodeau was as excited as Trump being led into a courtroom. Perhaps it's because RJ Barrett has congealed as a mid-level starter rather than as the franchise skyscraper they anticipated he'd be. And without a true primetime star player, the Knicks are a rent-controlled city apartment. The ceiling is low, and New Yorkers expect the penthouse winner. Jalen Brunson is out-producing his contract by averaging 28 points a game since January 1st, posting up defenders, distributing the ball, comfortable creating his own shots on the perimeter, and getting into the lane for drives to the rim. Yet, he was somehow snubbed from the All-Star game. Unfortunately, with the playoffs over the horizon, their lone All-Star Julius Randle has had the body language of some poor transplant who has had to trudge through Times Square against their will. Maybe he just gets it from his head coach. To make matters worse, Randle also sprained his ankle corralling a rebound last week against the Miami Heat and is expected to be reevaluated days before the playoffs begin. And even at the end of those dark thoughts about Randle is a ray of hope. In his absence, Quentin Grimes has risen off the bench to drop 20 a night while bothering offensive stars on the other end. The Knicks finally have a team that a potential free agent who wants to be a part of a contender would consider looking into. Maybe a free agent like Pascal Siakam or Jalen Brown would be enough to lift this team into contention. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember to keep it a bucket.